What's up, guys? Man Cave Collectibles coming back at you today with another figure review, or maybe I should say multiple figure review. So just a quick story here. This is my Mercari haul, which is an app that is kind of like an eBay style app that I was introduced to a couple weeks ago. I was able to get this entire set for about 80 bucks off of that app. And my reason for picking these up was I really wanted the Super Skrull Build-A-Figure. So I got to looking and researching. He was going for about 60, so I happened to run across this for about 20 bucks more on the app. So I said, why not pick up the whole set? And I can keep them, sell them, keep what I want. I know for sure I'll be keeping the Doom figure and obviously Super Skrull. I really want the Fantastic Four Walgreens exclusive set of 4, so I may go for that more as my team build, but I want to look at these anyways because they do look like they're good figures. So we'll go ahead and today we're just going to look at The Thing, Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, and Human Torch. I'll do a separate review on Dr. Doom and She-Hulk there. But I just wanted to kind of give that quick story. If you hadn't checked out that app, I definitely would. You can sell and buy there. It's really, to me, it just seems more simple than the whole eBay world, which eBay's fine. I purchased plenty on that as well, but the Mercari app just seems like folks are a little more apt to, make a deal. It's easier to kind of communicate with folks. So check it out if you haven't. It seems like a pretty cool community of action figure collectors on there, selling and buying. So anyways, let's take a look at the boxes on those 4, and we'll pop them out of the boxes and take a look at what we got. All right, guys, so here is our Fantastic Four that we're going to look at in this video. We've got Thing, Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, and Human Torch. We're just going to take a quick look at these guys. We'll probably skip over articulation because there's plenty of videos on articulation. It's all standard Marvel Legends articulation for these guys. They really are just kind of remolds of their originals from Walgreens exclusive. But I do want to go into a little history on the Fantastic Four here. Fantastic Four were created in November 1961. Well, they were created prior to that, but that was the first time we ever saw them in Fantastic Four #1 in 1961. I'll throw up some original depictions of these guys here. We can see how they have changed over time. It's almost as if Mr. Fantastic especially has gotten younger. He's Benjamin Button of the Marvel world. He is going backwards in age over time. So these guys appeared in 1961. It's a cool story how they were originally created. Some uppers in Marvel, some uppers in DC were golfing together. The guys at DC continued to kind of tout this Justice League team that they had created and how well sales were doing, and just kind of bragging on through the golf game, the golf round. So the guys at Marvel come back and task Stan Lee. They said, we need a team to compete with DC's Justice League. So Stan Lee and Jack Kirby put their creative minds, pencil to paper, and came up with the 4 we see in front of us here, the Fantastic Four. So pretty cool. These were kind of the Justice League competition at that time in the early 60s. So now, as far as these 4 in the costumes that they're in here, which the more I look at them, the more I'm seeming to like these costumes. These costumes were based on the 2018 Fantastic Four reboot that followed the 2015 Secret Wars storyline. So the team kind of disbanded. Sue and Reed disappeared completely, really just kind of disappeared, left Thing and Human Torch kind of fend for themselves after the Secret Wars storyline. In 2018, they decided to reboot the Fantastic Four series. Sarah Pichelli and Dan Slott, Sarah Pichelli is the artist, Dan Slott is a writer, came up with this. I'll throw up a cover here of Fantastic Four #1 from that time. You'll see the new costume design there. So it's cool. They kind of gave the costumes a classic feel, but a new look, almost like inverting the covers and inverting the colors in a sense with these. So really cool what they did there. That's a little bit of history on these guys as well. So let's go ahead and take just a fast look at the boxes. We can see the thing here. He's got his 2 Build-A-Figure pieces for Super Skrull there. Flipping over to the back, we just got a breakdown of everybody in the series, the Super Skrull, a little bit of history on Ben Grimm there. Moving over to the never aging Mr. Fantastic. Flip around to the back. We kind of got the same thing on each of these boxes. He does come with the leg there for the Super Skrull. Miss Fantastic, she comes with the torso for the Super Skrull. Same thing on the back. And then Johnny Storm, he comes with 2 of the arms for the Super Skrull. And same thing on the back. So these guys look really nice in their package. We can see everything. Very nice if you're a in-package collector. Marvel Legends always kind of does it right for us as far as putting these packages in a way we could display in package if we so prefer. Let's go ahead and pop these guys out of their package. We'll take a quick look at them and wrap up our video. All right, guys, so we've got our family of 4 out of their packaging standing here in front of us. These really look good, guys. This design for their costumes is surprisingly good. I really do like it. Like I said earlier, it has that classic feel, just kind of with the colors inverted almost in a sense. So I think that's really neat. Let's run through some accessories real fast. Mr. Grimm has none. So he is coming only with the 2 heads for the Super Skrull, which look fantastic. You've got kind of that smiling, mischievous face, and then you've got kind of just this darker, you know, more serious, no more play face. Really, really nice sculpts on these. We'll put together the pieces that we have so far on this guy, see how he looks. As far as accessories also, we've got the leg. This did not come with thing, but I'm just going to run through all the accessories that we received for the 4 as far as the Build-A-Figure, then we'll go through their own personal accessories. So we've got the Build-A-Figure piece here for the torso, and then the last pieces we have here are from the Human Torch. So we've got the flame that will attach to the Thing arm. So these are really nice. The sculpt work they did on these are excellent. I mean, look at how this arm, look at the detail there where it kind of shifts from the Skrull arm to the Thing arm and how they kind of merge, things rock into it. Really nice work. And then we've got just his regular arm. Skrull's regular arm there. All right, and talking about each one of their own individual accessories, again, Thing come with none. Mr. Fantastic gets his kind of stretchy hands, stretchy fingers. I prefer the Walgreen exclusive arms more than the hands there, but you know, to each his own. Miss Fantastic gets kind of her, I don't know if this would be like a psychic shield, if she has the ability to do that, or exactly what they call this in the comic books. I guess I've never picked up on that over time, what they would call this, but it's a shield of sorts that she can kind of use to protect herself and protect the team with. And then Johnny Storm comes with the most accessories, if we want to call them that. He gets 2 hands that basically are converted into fire. You can see that. I definitely can say I love this figure. I like what they did, but and then I got these, you can kind of put them in the gauntlet area of his arms. I love what they did with Johnny here, but I definitely can, beyond a shadow of a doubt, say I prefer the Walgreens version of Johnny Storm in his full flame appearance. So just to take a quick look at here at Mr. Grimm and some details here, I really like this face / head sculpt. I like this more than I do the one on the Walgreens. If I could take this head and put it on the Walgreens exclusive head, and we would definitely have our perfect thing. But you can see in there, real nice detail with the eyes. Hasbro did a great job as far as getting those eyes in there, those blue eyes. The paintwork is phenomenal for such an intricate little area to try to get in there and get that paintwork done. They did a good job. We can see as far as his size, he's scaled very well to the rest of the team. The only issue I could have here is I feel like Sue should not be as big or bigger than Mr. Fantastic. But you know, you can get by that with the way you were to pose them, that type of thing. Mr. Fantastic here, we'll take a quick look. The beard is sculpted in, which is nice. It's not just a painted on beard. It is actually sculpted into the face there. Add a little bit of whitewash into it to kind of give him that gray look. Yep, these guys don't stand up very well. And Sue, real nice face sculpt on Sue. The hair looks excellent. It's all sculpted in. Very nice. I can get them to stand back up. That's the one thing I really don't miss about sometimes with Marvel Legends is their ability to stand. Johnny Storm, real nice face sculpt here. Good job with the hair. All sculpted in nicely. I noticed with these, very little to no QC issues as far as the figures themselves. All the paint work is really well done. Don't have a lot of bleed from that blue to black between these. So I'm very, very pleasantly surprised with that. I think this is a great set. If you were not able to get the Walgreens exclusive set, I think this would be a fantastic set to go with. I may end up doing that myself. I've got to look at these guys a little longer and determine where I'm going to go from there. Let's put together the pieces of the Super Skrull that we have and see what we got. And again, we'll do the Doom and She-Hulk in another video and finish up our Super Skrull Build-A-Figure with those. All right, guys, so here's what we got on our Super Skrull so far. I went ahead and went with the Thing/Human Torch arm. That will be the one he's going to be posed in. So you can see how this guy looks right now. Missing a leg and an arm. We'll get that with Doom and She-Hulk. He looks excellent. You can see here kind of as far as size-wise, he is going to be a good bit bigger than your standard Marvel Legend action figure. So yeah, really excited about getting him completed out. Getting this thigh piece in was a beast. So, you know, just be aware of that. Be careful when you're doing it, not to break something off or break another part of him off while trying to kind of force that in there. All right, guys, that's my quick review of the first family from Marvel. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click like and subscribe. Check out other videos, and as well as a Doom and She-Hulk review coming from this wave in the near future. Thank you, guys.